In this video, I bequeath unto you the greatest studio guitar chair ever. That's right, kiddos. This is content that you likely did not subscribe for, but you're going to get anyway. Why am I doing a video on an office chair? It's quite simple. This is the COVID-19 quarantine edition, day 9 or something like that. I've lost count already. And number 1, I'm bored. Number 2, I don't have any new gear to show you. That's not true, but I've already done those videos, and you just haven't seen them yet at this point. And number 3, I'm bored. So, with all that in mind, I do still think that this is actually a worthy topic for a video on a guitar channel. The old office chair that you used to see me sitting in my videos, truth is that chair was almost 20 years old. My dad actually bought that for me when I moved into my first apartment when I was like 23. So it had a long life, it had a great run, but it was time to be replaced. So there's a couple things that I wanted in a replacement. The first one is, I see a lot of guys on YouTube who are using these fancy dancy, high dollar computer gaming chairs, that honestly look kind of cool. So I looked into them, like the Racer X ones. Those seem to be real popular, and those things are like $350, or which to me is absolute rape. For a office chair. And the other thing that the other problem with that chair was it did not solve one of the biggest problems that my old chair gave me, in that the armrests were stationary. And one thing that chair always prevented me from doing was being able to sit and play guitar comfortably the way that I would like to do it. I was always kind of forced to lean forward a little bit to keep the guitar from banging into the back of the arm or into the front of the armrest. So had to look cool, had to be comfortable, and most importantly, it had to have flip-up armrests, which this one does. Very, very important. Now I can sit comfortably and play guitar the way that I always should, instead of having to lean forward and put more strain on my back and all that kind of stuff. Put my arms back down. Another feature that this thing has is it actually has a removable pillow that serves as a headrest, which is also very comfortable as I am sitting here in the zone facing the computer, mixing tracks and editing video for hours on end, which if you run a guitar-based YouTube channel, you spend a lot of hours mixing tracks and editing video. And however, if it does seem like it's going to get in the way, I can merely pull it off because it's not attached. It's got a little elasticy thing that holds it in place. So, ultimate in comfort. The final feature that it had that I didn't even discover until I was putting this thing together is it had this funky little cable hanging out of it, and in the box there was this other funky little cable that looked like it plugged into it with a USB on the end of it. So when I put it together, you can plug it into your computer, but where my computer is, it's not the most convenient thing. However, if you have a charge bank like I do, I can plug it in. This thing's got a massager thingamabobber in it. How cool is that? I don't know if you can hear it in the microphone or not, but it's actually got a massage feature down there in the lower lumbar area. So if I'm sitting there for long hours on end and I get uncomfortable, I can give myself a massage. How awesome is that? And then when I'm done, it has a handy little pocket down here right underneath you on the side. I can stuff the cable down into and get it out of the way. I've been using this chair for about a week now. It seems to be very well built. It's very comfortable, and the best part about this thing is I think I paid about $80 for it on Amazon, and they shipped it to me in about 48 hours. That is a far cry cheaper than the high dollar other brands that I've seen other people using. So, without further ado, because this is a guitar channel, I am going to let's see how she performs when we're recording a track, shall we? So what I'm going to do is write and record a track, and I'm going to use gear, nothing but gear that I want to use because I enjoy using it. So let's see how she does. There you go. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you enjoyed the track. Essentially doing a video on a studio chair. It was really just an opportunity for me to sit down and record a track because I really felt like doing it. But this is also a nice handy tip that I thought some of you might get some use out of. So please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the bell. I'll post links to, I think this thing is called the Best. Literally, it's called the Best Office Chair or something like that. I'll post links to the chair and where you can find it on Amazon down in the description, along with links to all the gear that I use to record the track. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Adios.